over the country. Give it up for Jeffrey Gurian, everybody. Jeffrey Gurian.
Jimmy Fallon, everybody. Keep it going for Jimmy Fallon. Come on. Let him hear it. Roast. And give yourselves a hand for coming out tonight. Come on, you guys are great. And you're the most important people here. We tried this once without an audience. Fucking sucked. Look at this. I'm pulling up here in the fucking thing. All right, good. Anyway, you know what you're thinking? Another black comic. It's just the lighting. A lot of people say under certain lights I look a lot like Dave Chappelle. And I'll tell you how I look most like Dave Chappelle, with no lights at all. Now, the truth is, I do know what you're thinking. You're thinking if Phil Spector fucked Elton John. Which could actually happen, by the way. Yeah. People think it's funny if you know what you look like. Want to know what you look like? Ask somebody else to describe you. But if you really want to know what you look like, ask a little kid to describe you. Trust me, you'll want to fucking kill yourself. I asked this little kid to describe me. He looked at me for a minute. He's like, if Phil Spector fucked Elton John. I was shocked, absolutely shocked. I'm like, you're a little kid. How do you know Phil Spector and Elton John? He's like, Google, bitch. Then he took it one step further. He said, you look like you wandered away from a rock concert in 1968. During a particularly intense acid trip. I was like, that's amazing. You're only 1 year off. It was 1969, and it was during the Woodstock Festival. I'm like, how could you possibly have known that? And he didn't answer me, and that's when I realized they had just made him up for the purpose of that joke. Anyway, I just got back to town. I was in Montreal, up at the big comedy festival in Montreal. And anybody here who's ever traveled knows that you have to go through customs when you come back, right? Anybody ever notice the stupidity of the questions that they ask you when you go through customs? I couldn't believe it. I actually brought one of the customs declarations with me so I could read this to you. They ask you these yes or no questions, right? I am bringing fruits, vegetables, seeds, food, or insects. Who the fuck travels with insects? What country are we expecting people from where they even consider packing insects? Hey, honey, did you pack the bees? Because I have some room in my suitcase in case you're a little tight. But I'm telling you, they're going to ask at the airport. Maybe just one bee and a couple of spiders. You know, look at these questions. Are you traveling with any disease agents or cell cultures? Yeah, my friend here is Leeuwenhoek. He invented the microscope in 1674. We always travel with cell cultures. Do you have any soil? Of course I have soil. I'm a well-known farmer. I have 2 cases packed with soil in case I'm in the mood to plant anything while I'm away. As a matter of fact, I'm the advance man for Johnny Appleseed. Yeah. Have you been in close proximity to livestock? Who the fuck uses the word livestock? It's like haberdashery, you know? Nice pair of trousers. Can I help you with your brassiere? Who the fuck is saying that, you know? It's like so weird. But I always ask, I admire people who travel because traveling is very hard for me. I have ADD. So whenever I travel, I get lost, right? And I'm always asking people for directions. And invariably, I get a guy who says, oh, I know where that is. You gotta go south for about 3 miles, and then you gotta go east for about 1.5 miles. I'm like, what the fuck? I look like I carry a compass? What am I, fucking Magellan? Why don't you just tell me the longitude and latitude, and I'll try and navigate by the stars? Because something I said must have misled you into thinking that I was a sea captain. When I stopped you for directions, did I accidentally say ahoy matey? Because maybe that's where things went wrong. You know? I don't know north and south, I know left and right. You know, I always thought north was the way you're facing. If I'm going this way, then that's north. And if I'm going this way, then that's north. And I know that south is always behind me. Needless to say, I don't travel a lot. Let me leave you on this. Weirdest thing happened to me today. I got a postcard in the mail. A postcard. Is that still a valid form of communication for 2012? A postcard? Who the fuck is sending postcards in 2012? So what was your carrier pigeon sick? Sending someone a postcard is like saying, I want to write to you, but not that much. I mean, think about it. When's the last time you got an important postcard? You never see a guy running home all excited. Like, where you going? I just got this postcard from my girlfriend and I can't wait to read it. Well, fucking turn it over. It's all right there. It's not even in an envelope. The postman already read it. Everyone in the post office read it. You're the last fucking guy to see it. That's why they rarely send government secrets on a postcard. Postcards are usually mean anyway. All they say is, wish you were here. Well, if you wish I was there next time, fucking invite me. Anyway, I'm Jeffrey Gurian. You guys have been wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Jimmy Fail, everybody. Jimmy Fail coming back.
Jeffrey Gurian, give it up for Jeffrey. Come on. I'm not messing around.